Hello fellow cruisers and welcome to Backroads Tourist. I'm your tour guide Jeff, and today I want to take you on a run through of the casino on the Enchanted Princess. My wife and I just finished a 10-day Caribbean cruise on the Enchanted, and we spent a lot of time in this room, so I'm going to point out some of the machines that were friendly to us and those that took our money faster than the IRS on April 15th. The first thing we see is a craps table. If you like to roll the bones, you're going to be spending some time here. I had a little bit of luck on these Piggy Bank Locket Link machines. No real big wins, but they at least played with me a little bit, and they were pretty popular though, and were hard to get on most of the time. Normally I enjoy playing the Dragon Link machines, but unfortunately a lot of other people do too, and it seems like these machines were always occupied when I walked by, so I didn't have a chance to sit down and play these machines at all. We're starting off on the starboard or right side of the ship, starting at the bow end and heading towards the aft, or for those of you not into cruise lingo, starting at the front part of the ship and heading towards the back. On the Enchanted, the starboard side is the non-smoking side. I've mentioned this on other cruise ship videos I've done, but I want to mention it here as well. The reason the casino is empty and the machines are turned off is because this video was shot when the ship was still in port, and the machines are either disabled or entirely turned off. In the United States, ships have to be a minimum of 12 miles out to sea before a casino can start operating. Other countries may have different rules that the ship has to follow too. Another reason why I always shoot these videos while the casino is empty is because casinos in general tend to frown upon people recording when other people are playing. And as if that weren't enough, it's just easier to navigate up and down the aisles when there aren't any players. Just hours after I recorded this casino was packed with players. It's a popular place to be. This entire bank of machines was turned off when I was recording, but about 3 or 4 of these machines were the Devil's Lock slot machines, and both my wife and I had some pretty good hits on these machines, and we seemed to be getting bonuses on a fairly regular basis too. These turned out to be some of our favorite games on this cruise. These Sweet Tweet machines were also pretty good to me, especially the one on the end. This one gave me my biggest jackpot of the cruise, over 800 bucks. The last cruise ship video I did was on the Ruby Princess, and somebody commented that I really didn't spend a whole lot of time showing the table games, and you know what? They were right. I did sort of just gloss right over them, so in this video, I wanted to take a little extra time to show you the different table games offered in the casino. The tables were also on the non-smoking side of the casino, but most of them are right on the borderline, so you may still smell some cigarette smoke every now and then. Have to admit though, I thought the air filtration system on the Enchanted Princess was pretty good. On the Ruby, the smoke bothered me a lot more than it did here. Now, that being said, there were a few times I'd be sitting in a machine and the person next to me would light up and the smoke would blow my way. So why didn't I just stay on the non-smoking side? Well, here's one of the biggest criticisms of the casinos on Princess, and in all fairness, this might be true on other cruise ship casinos too, but we mainly cruise with Princess, so I really can't say. There's a big disparity between the number of machines in the smoking section and in the non-smoking section. In fact, I counted. On the Enchanted, there were 119 machines in the smoking section compared to just 52 in non-smoking. On the Ruby Princess, it was 111 in smoking and 68 in non-smoking. To top it off, most of our favorite games were located in the smoking side. These ultimate Firelink machines were also pretty popular. People would be standing around like buzzards waiting for someone to leave the machine so they could hop on. In the 10 days at seas, I managed to get on one of these machines only 3 times. Whenever I do one of these cruise ship casino tours, I always like to mention that for most people, gambling is a fun, recreational activity. But if you think you might have a gambling problem, I'd like to urge you to get some help. There's no shame in that. 1-800-GAMBLER is a toll-free number for the National Problem Gambling Helpline. They can help you find resources that just might help you out, all right? Hey, if you really want to hit the jackpot, subscribe to the Backroads Tourist channel. The payout is several videos each week. Most of them are on cruise-related topics, but I do throw in videos of my fun visits to weird, quirky, and offbeat places all over the United States. It's a fun trip, and I want you to come along with me. Okay, do you see these mighty cash dragon machines here? These are the luckiest machines for us, especially the one on the left. On the first day of the cruise, my wife got a jackpot of just over $800 right after she sat down at this machine. It gave me a couple of fun wins too, but nothing quite like hers. At one point, I was on the one on the left, and the guy next to me on the other one got a hand pay jackpot. And typically a hand pay is any win over $1,200. And speaking of hand pays, we weren't in the casino an awful lot on this cruise, but in the limited time we were in there, we witnessed about half a dozen hand pays throughout the cruise. The casino had a decent crowd during the day, but at night it was extremely crowded. Most of the time you weren't able to choose the machine you wanted. If you wanted to gamble, you just sat down at whatever machine was open and hoped for the best. So that's our tour of the casino on the Enchanted Princess. Thanks for coming with me. Thanks for watching today. And please remember to give this video a like and then subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. I'm Jeff, and I'll see you on the back roads or on a future cruise.